What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video of Taznero TV. Hope you're living well. Hope you're living blessed. Hope you're staying safe. As you can tell by this title, we're talking about New Year's resolutions. You decided to make some New Year's resolutions? Well, let's get into it. Right, so you decided to make some New Year's resolutions. That's what's up. Everybody usually makes some New Year's resolutions when the new year comes. For some reason, we just automatically just assume new year, new me. Honestly, I see it a different way. Honestly, I move a different way. And if I'm being honest with you, I honestly developed this mindset recently. This is not something that I've been doing for years and everything like that. But seeing as how everything that I've experienced, things that I've read, and just more so just how my mind thinks and everything like that. I want to get into it and see how y'all feeling about it. All right. Let's start off by saying where did the New Year's resolutions come from? I'm not gonna really get into too much information about it, but I'll give you my little spiel on the notes that I took and everything like that, just so that y'all can know the little background and everything like that. So from 4,000 years ago, it really started with Babylonians. They began the traditions and were the first to hold recorded celebrations in honor of the New Year. However, for them, it really began in mid-March when they began to plant crops rather than January, which is what we are known to celebrate now. They would have a 12-day festival called Kitu to basically to celebrate the gods and make promises to pay their debts and return any objects borrowed. And if they kept their word, the gods would bestow favor upon them for the coming year, and if not, they would fall out of God's favor, which back then was not something that you wanted to do. Going forward in ancient Rome, Julius Caesar, I'm pretty sure, even if you don't know too much about Julius Caesar, you know a little bit of the name and all that stuff like that. Julius Caesar established January 1st as the beginning of the new year. January, named after the god Janus. Janus had a special significance to the Romans. They believed that symbolically he looked backwards in previous years and ahead in the future. So with that, the Romans offered sacrifices to the deity Janus and promises of good conduct for the coming year. Obviously, they would make those promises, and it was the same as, they kept their promises, they stayed in good faith with that god, or, if they didn't, get in the bad graces, get bad stuff happening to you throughout that year and all that stuff like that. Now, for early Christians, the first day of the new year, January 1st, became a tradition, occasionally for thinking of one's past mistakes and resolving them to do and be better in the future. Now, with evangelist Protestant churches, especially African American dominations and congregations, they hold night watch services on New Year's Eve. And what that really honestly means is just, I'm pretty sure y'all know, y'all go, or people go to church at 10 o'clock at night and wait until 12 o'clock until the New Year's Day comes in. Clock strikes 12 and it's New Year's Day, and they're praying, singing music and all that stuff like that. Despite religious traditions and all that stuff like that, New Year's resolutions today are mostly secular practices. If you don't know what secular means, it just means people don't do it religiously now. They just do it. I'm gonna just do that. I'm gonna just do it. People make resolutions to themselves to focus purely on self-growth, self-love, self-awareness, self-improvement, just to be better, just to grow and be better within themselves and everything like that. So that's a little bit of background about where New Year's resolutions came from and how it evolved throughout that timeline and everything like that. Next thing is how I feel about it. The way that I feel about it from me practicing spirituality. I'm not necessarily a religious person. I did grow up in a Haitian household. It was more so of a Christian Catholic Christian, however you want to say it. I'm more so spiritual than actually religious. I have learned honestly that rebirths happen all the time, resets happen all the time, ego deaths happen all the time, whether it's the middle of the year, the ending of the year, beginning of the year. When it's needed for you, it's gonna happen. I don't necessarily believe in New Year's resolutions. I believe it is a period of time when you can start, but I also believe there is a period of time you could start anytime. I believe you can make resolutions day of your birthday, because of the simple fact of that's 365 days of you resetting, you growing, you becoming older, becoming wiser, and all that stuff like that. So believe, like the Babylonians, you can create resolution mid-March, because mid-March is when spring starts. Spring starting, that's literally the new year. That's that new cycle. You know, spring, summer, fall, winter. Winter is the last season of the cycle. I definitely believe in that when it comes to resolutions and setting yourself up to grow, to have a rebirth, to plant your seed to grow. I was actually talking to someone the other day, and they said a great quote to me, which was, "You can't plant seeds in a dead winter." And that hit me hard, because it makes sense. You can't plant seeds in a winter and just expect it to grow. You know, you plant seeds when spring starts, and you watch it grow over time, and then with summer it's bloomed, it's flourishing, you know, and it's going through that, it goes through that cycle just like seasons go through. So that's really how I feel resolutions are. It's just more so like you can really start it whenever you want to start it. It's just more so about the mindset, sticking to it, and following your goals and what you want to accomplish. As long as you stick with it. I feel like even now I can feel like that I'm going through a spiritual awakening. Not even necessarily awakening. I wouldn't necessarily say this is an ego death making its way into a spiritual awakening, because of the simple fact of things are closing out, which they should be, because, you know, it's winter. It's the winter season. The winter season are for things that are closing out, are for things that are for letting go. I wouldn't say giving up or anything like that. It's just more so letting go, just releasing that anger, that grief, that hatred, that, you know, whatever feeling that you need to release within the season. That's how I feel I'm going through right now. Is making its way towards spring, where I already know that there's going to be new beginnings, flourishing flowers, flourishing life, everything, you know. So really how I feel about how resolutions are. You know, I believe in the January 1st resolutions as well. I believe that's a whole different type of resolution, and, you know, choosing, for me personally, if I was to make resolutions on January 1st, it would be more so just like a, you know, materialistic things, you know, just more so of like, hey, like I started this year without this, I want to end the year with this. That's when I would make resolutions in January, working my way for the rest of the year. I have friends that make their resolutions and all that stuff like that, family members and all that stuff. I don't really want to like give percentages of like, you know, how many people start their resolution and they stick with it for only a couple of weeks, or they stick with it for only a couple of months. First off, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Just the fact that you even want to better yourself, that is a heck of an improvement. And I'm not saying people that don't are, you know, bad people or anything like that. You started when you feel you are called, and some people started and they don't even know. Yeah, that's really how I feel about New Year's resolution. Let's get into, you know, like I said, January 1st, or it's actually, when I'm putting this up, it's probably going to be about like mid-January and all that stuff like that, which is still cool. It's the first of the month for me. I'm not too precise on the days of things, you know. It's just more so beginning of the year to the end of the year. Like I said, for me, it's more so of materialistic things, materialistic resolutions for me. And I want to be able to follow it with this channel, you know. I want to be able to follow it with people that, you know, people that are going to comment below, you know, comment below. Let me know what your resolutions are and everything like that. We can follow it together over time. We can see where this goes. Come back to this video at the end of the year. We come back and we see if we actually accomplished it, if we're getting close to it, or if we didn't make it. The order that happens is not a fault or anything. It's just more so of like, you know, you get to see your growth. You get to see where you work at it. You get to see what you need to do better, you know, what you need to work more on, you know. I really want to work on just sticking with it, you know. I really enjoy making videos. Even though this is like my third video, you know, I do enjoy making videos. This is something that I went to school for. This is something that I want to pursue. It's something that I definitely want to continue and focus on and grow with, you know, grow family with, grow people that want to connect with me. You know, you connect with me, I connect with you, you know. So what are some of my New Year's resolutions? I have about maybe like 5 or 6. I'm gonna play a little game throughout this year. This is something I saw on Twitter or something. I don't know. Basically saw that a person put their New Year's resolution on a bingo card. Put that up right here. just a regular bingo card. I think I want it to be 3x3, so it's 9 slots and all that stuff like that, with a free in the middle. First slot, sticking to things and all that stuff. The car, I want a car that I really actually really like. Look out for that video, because with that video I'm gonna put the bingo card in there and I'm gonna stamp it. We're gonna stamp it so that we know we sticking to that bingo card. By the end of June, this is 6 months, okay? I want to be going so hard on here. I have at least like 1,000 subscribers. I want to be going that hard, you know? Now, another resolution. By the end of this year, I will be able to do 10 pull-ups. Now, I'm saying I'll be able to do 10 pull-ups because of the simple fact of that comes with everything. It comes with my body just being fit, you know, being able to do 10 pull-ups with ease. I want to travel around the country, at least 3 states. Travel outside the country twice. No matter where, whatever, if I'm going for work, I would love to be traveling for work. Going to at least three different states. That's 6. I got 2 more. I told someone this, and I know they're gonna see this video. If you see this video, you know I'm talking about you. You know, I had told this person I wanted to be a videographer in a dance studio. I always love it. You know, every time I'm watching and it's just like, okay, this is a great vibe. I love this. I would love to record this. I would love to record these dances, edit this and everything like that. So that's one of them. This is gonna be something that's big. Something that's big to me. My almost 26 years of living, I have yet to live alone, to have my own apartment. I think I kind of did when I first moved to Atlanta. With certain contingencies, I wasn't able to have it for too long. But I want to be able to really have my own apartment. Do a little apartment tour. It's going to be number 8. Is me, is Taz, having their own place. No roommates, no, oh, I can't do this, can't do that. I'm going to have my own place and I'm going to love it. Can't wait to show y'all. Yeah, those are my 8. That's my bingo board right there, you know. Whatever I accomplish, y'all gonna see it. But yeah, y'all go head over to Canva and make your own bingo resolutions and everything like that. It's real easy. It's real easy. You just go on Canva. I'll put the link in the bio. Just type in, if it's not already there, just type in bingo card template and just fill it in. 2023 resolution bingo. You know, let me know some of you guys' resolutions down below in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about my resolutions. Really, if you really mess with it, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button and everything like that. Let me know how you, I'm gonna read your comments. I'm gonna read your comments. If you want to go ahead and follow me on Instagram _Taz De Niro, you know, and chop it up with me, we can definitely do that. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell all of them. So happy New Year's, guys. Be safe, dream big, manifest big, love big, and I will see y'all in the next video. You know, if y'all have any ideas, let me know. Give me an idea of anything. Just either put it in the comments or hit me up in the DMs. I definitely will answer. Y'all, deuce.